There we go. Hey guys, welcome to Pet Living. Welcome replay viewers. This is my kitty cat, Turdy Bird. Her name is Turtle. We call her Turdy Bird. She's a sweetheart. And we were just sitting here. She's sitting in my lap, and I wanted to introduce you to her because for those of you that have kitties, you know that they like to scratch things, and sometimes they like to scratch things that you don't want them to really scratch. So I want to show you this super cool trick I learned from my friend on how to fix a cat scratched chair. So Turdy, you gonna stick around for the, oh, okay, so she's feeling bad about it. But anyway, so I bought this chair a couple years ago, and it's this kind of cool green. I don't know if the lighting's, yeah, I guess you can kind of tell. It's this like citrusy lime green color with purple trim, and there she comes. I really like it, but my husband hates it. He hates this color. And Turdy likes it too, right, kitty? She likes it so much that look what she has done to it. She has turned my chair into a scratching post, haven't you? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. I even put a scratching post right there next to it, thinking that maybe she would scratch the post, but she much prefers my chair that I spent a lot of money on. And the problem is I let it go for too long, and now I have this situation on my hands where I almost need to replace it, but I don't want to spend the money to replace it because it's in great shape except for that and that and that. So I had this conversation with a friend of mine. Her name is Suzanne. She's actually a decorator, and she said that we can save it. So I'm going to show you this little trick that she taught me, and I'm going to show you kind of some before and after. So if you have a piece of upholstery in your house, whether it's drapes or a chair or a sofa or, you know, whatever it is, and you have these little loops coming out from your kitty scratching on it, you might want to try this. And it's not going to make it like brand new again, but I tell you what, it's going to save me from having to buy a new chair, right? And Turdy, do you have anything to say for yourself? No? You don't have anything to say? You're not sorry? You're not even sorry a little? Okay, well, I can't blame you because it is a beautiful chair. So here's the deal. Okay, I've got my tools here. All you need is a pair of really sharp, like fabric scissors. And I didn't have a pair that was sharp enough, so I went to a fabric store and I bought this pair for like 14 bucks. Then you need a razor, and it should be a brand new razor. And ideally you don't want this moisture, ideally you don't want this moisture strip on it. So what I did was I put a piece of tape over it, put a piece of clear tape over it, because we don't want, when we go to shave the little fuzzies off, we don't want it to stick to the upholstery, right? Right, Turtle? Okay, and then, so really that's all you need is the scissors and the razor, and I've got a little lint roller here too, so I can, you know, just finishing touches. Okay, so I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but I'm going to show you basically what you do is you take, oop, there we are, you take the scissors and you're going to snip. Oh my gosh, I can't do this with one hand. Let me see, let me try it. Try this. I need a photographer to help me. So we're going to snip this, okay? So now there's this teeny little nub. I don't know if you can see this little bitty teeny nub sticking out. See, that's when you take the razor. And we're just going to shave that spot. You might have to go a couple different directions. And look, it's almost perfectly smooth. Now, I did this other arm first. For some reason, she just likes the arms of the chair. She hasn't really messed with too much of the other chair, but I already worked on this side before I started the video. And I just wanted you to see how it's definitely not perfect, but you know, if you just came over to my house and you sat in this chair, I don't know that you might not notice. You might not notice it. Versus that, you would definitely notice. So I'm actually going to be posting a blog about this, a little how-to do this week. And actually, if you're watching this video, it might already be posted. So I'll put the link to my blog in the post. But anyway, I'm going to work on this some more, and then I'm going to take an after picture so you guys can see the finished product. But I was just super happy that I'm going to be able to save this chair And actually, we're having a dinner party in a couple weeks, and so I really wanted to make sure that if somebody sits in that chair that they couldn't see all the knobs. So I'm excited about it. It's going to take me probably about maybe 10-15 minutes. And the only problem is little Miss Turtle here. She's going to want to continue to scratch on it. So I have this other trick up my sleeve, up my Pet Living sleeve, that I'm going to share with you another time. It's called Claw Guard, and it's, well, I don't want to go into it too much, but you can check it out on Amazon or at clawguard.com. It's tape that's you can put over things that your pet scratches, whether it's a dog or a cat. So I will show you more about that later, because I'm definitely going to have to come up with a solution to keep her from continuing to scratch the chair. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and pretty soon this will be almost good as new.